Hello everyone, guess what? It is time for more updates. In fact, it's a kind of response to the previous update, and if you look carefully enough, as in if you look at the title, it is my 500th video. Oh boy, half of 1,000 videos, that is just crazy. And if you're wondering why I titled the video the way I did, it seems a bit random, doesn't it? But I do in fact have a cup of tea. It is because, well, my 50th video was named something very similar. So I thought 50th, 500th, it's more or less the same, just add a 0 on. I thought it'd be quite nice to mirror it, you know. And that 50th video was all the way back on, I wrote it down, the 17th of October, 2011. So in that time I've managed to make 450 videos. Wow. Anyway, so yes, it's not gonna be long, don't worry, it's gonna be a reasonably, well, I say short, we'll see how that goes. Update, kind of response to your responses. It's a response all-rounder, whilst I have my cup of tea. Nice little ramble. So, this should be coming out on Saturday the 4th of January. And I just want to thank you guys for all of your feedback to my original kind of video about the milestone celebrations and what ideas you had, what ideas you liked of mine, stuff like that, because I got a lot of response for that video, so that was really good. Now let's go through some of the stuff then. I'm just trying to think of what to do first. Because I want to use this update as a kind of what's going to happen and how we're going to do things over this, because these few weeks are going to seem a little bit messy, I think, because there's going to be specials and then new things starting and stuff like that. Well, maybe not new things, but things ending in that time, so it's going to seem a bit weird, but just stick with it, guys. I hope you like some of the stuff that I'm going to do, because I'm excited. It gives me a chance to do some new stuff, even if it's just one time only. That's the great thing about it. It's just don't worry about it, just do it for one time. So let's start off with the whole 3,000 subscribers sort of milestone thing to do, because obviously for 2,000 subscribers I did the Simpsons week, and so I asked you guys what I could do for 3,000, and some of your responses were very interesting. I'm just going to go through some of them now, and obviously credit you as well. So Dotson232, Happy New Year to you as well, and he said do a top 5 video games of your choice, or do a live stream. Don't worry about that, there will be a live stream. There's always live streams. There's also Kyle Bennett suggests do a let's play on Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm just telling you what people said, I'm not actually doing these things. Christopher Murphy suggested to do a setup video, which was interesting. Murky Doodle, what a great name. Do a 007 video game week. James Bond video game week. Say it right. There we go. That was also, you know, to match in with the Simpsons week idea. That was a good one. James Bond. I do like James Bond. El Springo 74 suggested to do a Ratchet and Clank, another game of the Ratchet and Clank series, as I have the trilogy. Actually, I don't have the trilogy. I only rented that game, but I know what you mean. I've done the previous Ratchet and Clank, so I should maybe do another one. Lewis Bell suggested do whatever you feel comfortable doing. So that's a very nice kind of a middle ground approach. Hugo Moyer suggested to do the milestone type video, which Etho did, like talking over your first video. Gandyfloss suggested a new place to do live streaming called Hitbox, so that could be quite interesting. I have to look into that. Honest Tom 23, a couple of ideas. Top 5 of your favourite Simpsons episodes, but then yeah, he said about copyright stuff, so that could be a bit tricky. But Simpsons, it's always good to go back to Simpsons. It's what got me started Let's Playing. Although I did do that for Simpsons Week, so I don't know. His other suggestion was to do a review, a look back at Destroy Humans Path of the Furon, because that game is always suggested to me to Let's Play, because people have watched my previous Destroy Humans Let's Plays. And finally, Daniel Cash suggested to do a Futurama week. Not exactly sure, because there's only one Futurama game. Maybe he means episodes. But even then, good idea. So thank you for all of that. I thought I should just name you all. I'm sorry if there are more comments by the time I make this video. It's just the way that time works out, I guess. But I think I've picked one, and I mentioned this in an FTB episode yesterday. It's going to be really selfish of me, but I've picked the one that I suggested because, well, I suggested it, so I guess I must like it, just based on that, because I don't know, it's something that I've wanted to do for a little while, not too long, but recently I've thought it would be quite good to go back and look at these games, and that is, we're going to do for my 3,000th subscriber special, and I suppose you could bung in the 500th videos, even though this is the 500 videos, and 3-year anniversary, just bung it all in together. We're going to do the PS1 video game week. So we've done the Simpsons week games, now we're doing PlayStation 1 games, because it's the one that connected with me most. I played the PS1 when I was about 10, and I've just got such a huge amount of nostalgia with some games, so I just think it'll be a great thing to go back and play. That being said, not all of you are going to have the same feelings towards the games, because you may not have played them. You may have been too young, or you were too old, or whatever. You just didn't play them anyway. But I hope that you just enjoy me looking back at some of the games of my childhood, and just having a look back at an older generation of video gaming, because it was a very different time, PS1. Very different in terms of games and gameplay, and it'll just be a nice look back to the past, I think. So that's what we're going to do for my Bundle It All Together special. So from Monday to Friday, it's going to be a different game, just like the Simpsons week. Different game on the PS2. A little playthrough, little look back, about half an hour probably each video. We'll see how it goes. That being said, because they are all PS1 games and they're bloody difficult to get hold of, they will probably all be emulated. With the Simpsons week, I tried to get as many as possible actually on disc. I think I got all of them apart from Simpsons Wrestling. With this one, they're all going to be emulated, which means in some ways that's better, because I think it will give better video quality, but in other ways it might glitch out a little bit, maybe. So we'll have to see how that goes. I would love to have the original discs, but that just wouldn't be feasible. But in terms of when this is going to happen, this is what I was really fussing over this, because I wasn't sure when to do it. But I think I've settled on. We're going to do it. It's going to start. It's going to sound a long time away, but we're going to do it on the 13th of January, which is a Monday, and it's going to go through until the 17th on the Friday. That's just over a week away. But I need time to prepare and actually, make all the videos and, research some of the games. And I don't want to rush it. So I'd rather it be a little bit later and better than sooner and crapper. So that's that. Monday the 13th will be the start of the PlayStation 1 video game week. I'll probably have a little update just to kind of, say about it on the Sunday anyway. So don't worry if you forget, because it will be there. Fear not. So there's that. I hope you guys look forward to that, because I certainly am. Next up is... let's have some of my tea first. Oh, that's good. That's good temperature to drink at now. Nice and just right temperature. Next up is, I've taken some of your ideas, or your suggestions, or your feedback from that video, and I've moved it into some other things as well. So, another special video that's coming up soon is the 3-year anniversary video. And that's going to happen on January the 10th. Now, I've done a year anniversary special, since I've been going. First year, second year, and now the third year. But I'm finding it more and more difficult to think of what to say, because there's only so many times you can say thank you and repeat how you got into YouTube and look back on the video games that you Let's Played the past year. So I'm going to have to try and think of something different to do, and some of you guys liked, or at least one of you, because I mentioned it, I think it was Hugo Moya, suggested, or he liked the milestone type idea that Etho did, where you look back at your first video and kind of just a bit of fun seeing how you were and seeing how you've changed. So I think we might do that for the 3-year anniversary. I mean, obviously I'll bung in some ramble about how the year's gone and stuff like that, but I think that'll make it nice and different for a change. So that will be obviously on January the 10th. That will be the 3-year anniversary. Nice little critique of my own video from 3 years ago. Well, actually no, because my first video wasn't a Let's Play video. My first video was an even more awkward introductory video, so it won't quite be 3 years, but just about. I think that's probably it. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. There's just some dates for you. Obviously, somewhere in all of that, FTB is ending, and there'll be a few specials, as it were, to end that. World tours, kind of montage of clips from previous episodes, that sort of thing. And also somewhere in that, I'm going to start film. Actually, that probably won't be till afterwards. Start recording with Merry Gamer, and also another co-op is on the table now, in the works. So co-ops all over the place, and videos and everything. It's going to be so great. I'm looking forward to how my channel is going to go. And luckily, it's the holidays, so I can actually put a bit of attention into it. Once university starts back up, who knows? But for now, we're good to go, which is great. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to finish off my cup of tea. 500 videos. Really can't believe it. Can't imagine not doing this now. I say that all the time, but I really can't. I can't imagine not making these videos. It would be a big hole in my life. I'd say that. And here's to 500 more. Whatever, why not? 500 more, 1,000 more. As long as I enjoy it, and you guys enjoy it, and it's feasible to do, and it's just fun. There you go. So, I think that'll probably do it for this. Thank you to all you guys, and until next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.